Alright, greetings and salutations, everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Come on in, let Papa Samius take care of you. Let Papa Samius cuddle you and snuggle you and make you feel all warm and fuzzy about your life. So we're going to work on as you may have noticed, Samus Traps passed away earlier today. Anyway, so Samus Traps passed away. So we're working on a side project here. We need to get another Trapper in that level 6 to 7 range. It turns out we're going to use McLovin MeUndies. Now, I know that's what you're thinking. What? Samus, that's crazy. You just can't take another character and make it into a Trapper without thinking about it. You're wrong. I can too. I can, and I did. So, what we did is we actually... We're talking with Beef before we logged off, right? And one of the things Beef was suggesting... Why are we not attacking? There we go. Beef was suggesting was... Because I mentioned I really was enjoying the monk. And he was like, well, why don't you just do the monk stuff on a wisdom-based person and take enough int to be able to do all the traps? And I'm like, I don't love that. I don't love that as much as being all int-based. Because if you're all int-based, then you don't have to worry about... You just have con and int to worry about, stat-wise. So you can dump all your points into int and not worry about it. Well, I started thinking and experimenting with a bunch of different iconics to just jump them up to level, 7, 8, 9, and kind of see where the things land. And it turns out that I didn't really like how any of them worked. So, I was like, you know what? I've got this McLovin MeUndies over here. 5 levels of Ranger. What can we make happen? Where's the magic at? Turns out the magic is here. We can make it happen. So I did a lesser. 16 intelligence is enough to basically get all of our rogue skills up and going. It also turns out that with a little bit of a lesser, you can do things like search and spot are both full ranger skills. So I'm easily able to get those and keep those maxed out, even though I'm taking ranger levels or whatever. So I think we have enough int to do this. We may get a little behind in a couple of places if, this is a big if we decide to grab 2 levels of monk as well. I'm not 100% sold on that yet. I like the idea of kind of getting back to the monk playstyle with the healing fists and stuff like that. But I'm not 1,000% convinced that has to be the way to go. So for right now, we're 2-weapon fighting. We are wisdom to hit and damage. We are doing a little bit of bird stuff, not a ton, a little bit. And we also, if we don't take monk levels, we may take a couple of paladin levels and throw whatever charisma bonus that we can get together into our saving throws, as well as potentially a paladin stance if we go 3 levels of paladin. There's a lot of mutt builds that are possible here that could be really good, could be really interesting, could be a giant shit show. I'm not sure. And instead of just fiddling with them all, I'm just going to start gaining some experience. And then we'll kind of fiddle with it. So, step number 1 of any day that's just full of side projects, I want to check this bad boy. Oh, also something that's kind of cool that you don't see very often. Yes, still full. You don't get to see very often is 2 of the I want to hit the I button. 2 different Korthos sets. We have the Troubleshooter and we have the Anger's Wrath. It's because we have a gym and mini faucets. We could also go get the gloves and we could do whatever. I don't care. I don't care that much, but we could if we wanted. We'll also spend a little bit of time putting some gear on this person after level 6. Once we gain a level. But right now, it's just miscellaneous. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I already spent more time and energy on this character than I probably should have today. And that's all that we're going to put into it for now. When it comes to that kind of thought. Right now, we're going to just trudge forward, do the high XP quests, and move on. We're not doing anything crazy. We're not doing anything super involved. Our gear is not very good. It's basically whatever we happen to have found in our bank, and that's it. If we find something that looks good, we'll put it on. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep moving. No wizard levels this life. So hitting ghosts are going to be a bit of a problem. So we have our Blade of Inquisition. Our gear is really bad. Please don't judge my gear. But if we can get to level 6, which is not that far, we should be in reasonable shape. I don't care about favor. This is not a favor build character. This is not about that. It's about getting it to the point where I can help people if they pass from a lower level, like level 3, with their the 3 and their 4s, and even feel comfortable being slightly above that. We may even get into groups. I haven't decided yet. We may just solo everything. I haven't decided yet. Or we may just open it up to people watching the stream. Like I said, I'm not going to stress it out. We've got a couple hours before anything exciting happens. Tobrel may or may not join the stream. I don't know. We're just playing it all by ear. Me? No. You are still on the shit list. I value you and I love you, but I can't have you making people mad. I'm doing okay, Tlab. How are you doing, buddy? Doing good. Oh, I got tripped. Getting tripped. Like a dog. Eating the danger mouse over here. Wow, getting lightning bolted too? This is no fun. Get out of here. As you can see, our damage is not particularly good. That's just the way it is. We'll figure it out. Just because we're wisdom to hit and damage doesn't mean that we're in that great of a place. Hey, Beefykins. So I don't know if you caught the opening, but I did hear you, and after several iterations of trying to figure out a different monk-based rogue, I ended up with the idea of let's just try to fix our ranger. So we're going to give the ranger a bit of a shot at catching up on the rogue stuff. A wee bit of assistance. Wee bit. Just a little bit. But we went to Monday Night Magic tonight, and nobody showed up, so I got to clean the arena, which is awesome. Lots of fun. Exactly what you want to do instead of play Magic is clean. But it needed done, so we did that. Yeah. Well, I didn't really like how this one was playing because I was going... I'm trying to think of the word now. I was going Arcane Archer. But I have this ASMR Scourge. ASMR Scourge Ranger. Yeah. And I readjusted the stats, and I checked, and it should 16 inch should be enough to kind of get by on what we need. Yep. Well, and I don't know how far we're going to actually get in Scourge. Mostly because I'm not sure what level we're going to park the character at. So it's going to be one of those people that I get to probably 6 and then park. Or I'll get it to 8 and park it, and then I'll get somebody else to 6. Oh, what am I doing? I'm like running out of the quest. So, yeah. So, yeah, at level 7 we can work over there. And that'll be okay. That's alright. Nobody parties but me. What? None of these seem good. Sure. I could see a world where I put that belt on somebody. We'll just walk it down. Again, I could go around and do all the different quests, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I want to be in and out and done. When I get these people to the certain levels, the certain tiers where I need them to be to help out, and just not worry about them after that. No caution. All danger. Danger mouse. Oh, 7. 7, please. Thank you. Good job, bird. Yeah, I don't know how your various bans have worked out. I know that there's a couple other people who applied some bans in recent days. I just, I know that I do appreciate you hanging out in the stream, but it does also seem like you're kind of being a little bit of a poison pill for some other people, and I can't have you doing that here. We can still be friends and we can still hang out, but I can't have a poison pill and I'm trying to grow. I said 9 times out of 10, I feel like you're totally fine and I have no problem with you hanging out, but that 10th time, man, that 10th time is sometimes real bad. And I don't know if you're talking about the ban over here, there are many worse bans that you could have. It's just how it is. I don't think we care about 4 diplomacy, though. I don't think we care about that either. Alright, what's next on the list of actually useful XP per minute quests? Stealthy Repo's on the short list. How's the bus coming along? I did not get out to the bus today. The weather was not too bad. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there this week. I thought I was going to be able to get out there this weekend, but stuff just kept cropping up. I need the temperature to be like between 70 and 80, and then I'll be out there all the time. Just need to come down just a little bit more. I ended up helping my friend John quite a bit, like moving into his apartment and getting things set up. So I didn't get out there as much as I should have. / plan to. Yark yark, ladies. Oh, he yarked. He fully yarked. Hey, get back here. What do you mean no target? Always like to get this Kobold Shaman down. I don't so much worry about the rest of it. Alright, I used to have a bow and arrow. Still have a bow. You're just a regular old kobold. Get out of here. Alright, Prophet Warrior. Just gonna knock this down so we don't get an alert later. Oh, is he actually in front of a regular kobold? Regular kobold. You are on my leaderboard. You're probably on my hero board too. Are you over here on the hero board? You are, right there. Look, I didn't make you break the rules. You know what the rules were? You broke them. I didn't make you do that. It's not like there's a lot of them. I'm barely easygoing. Let a lot of stuff slide. Now, I'm tired of having this discussion, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Anyway, in other news, think if I can... Think I can make this thing really sweet? What are you? Regular kobold? I don't know how many levels it's going to take to actually do all the things I want it to do. So this may turn out to be a character that has to go to level 8 instead of level 7. Or level 9 instead of level 7. I'm not sure where the cutoff's going to be. So we'll probably work on this one for a little bit. Get it